Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're here off of Hollywood Boulevard at Stewart Avenue. We're going to make a left here onto Stewart for our friends following along at home at your preferred map app. This is a four-way intersection here that I have noticed over time has become increasingly congested, and they do have quite a few accidents in here. It's only a matter of time, I'm sure, before they put up a traffic light. But as of right now, it's not there yet, so... But then that goes to the, speaks to the planning, or lack thereof, that has been very endemic throughout this town, throughout its history. There hasn't been a whole lot of planning insofar as the roads, and you notice that when the road names are broken off in segments across town. Bruce Street comes to mind. If you look on a map, there are several iterations of Bruce Street, segments of it, but it is not connected to its entire namesake. Coming into some traffic up here. And see how this works out. See if everyone behaves the way they should. They're not supposed to be parking on the sides of the road like that, but they do. It just encourages children to run across the street while cars are passing by, which can lead to some very bad circumstances for sure. This is a middle school over here. It is, all the middle schools here look the same. Very similar in appearance. They all are. Speed limit of 15 in here. And there we go, in the school zone. Terrific. There's an ice cream truck over there, cashing in on all the children being out and about. Speed limit bumps up to 35 in here. I don't know what this Jeep is doing. It's like he's trying to turn at the same time the buses turn or something. I don't know what they're doing. And then we have all sorts of collisions all over town, which increases our auto insurance rates. And then people are like, why are my auto insurance rates so crazy? I see that on Facebook all the time, social media all the time. Why are my auto insurance rates triple and I haven't had any accidents or tickets? Well, it's because everyone else is having accidents and getting tickets. Insurance companies, I remember growing up, they used to tell us that once you were 25 years old, your insurance costs go down, your auto insurance costs go down. Nope, didn't happen. And then each increment of 5 years after that, they were supposed to go down too. 30, 35, nope. Did not happen. So, yeah. Look at this. Oh my. Wow. And the driver's just looking on like, oh, no big deal. I'm halfway out in the middle of the intersection. Wow. RV over there. Looks like someone's sleeping in there. Got some plywood over a window. That's why there are so many accidents. She wasn't going to stop. That's crazy. And instead of going left, they turned right and now they're behind me. You just can't make this stuff up. As we come up here to Bonanza, a major east-west artery here on the east side of town for the most part. We have a wash here next to us paralleling Sloan Ave, or Sloan Lane, I should say, that we're on now. The washes are used to carry rainwater out to Lake Mead whenever it rains, if it rains. It hasn't rained here in probably 7-8 months. It's been very, very dry here in the desert, which includes the run over the monsoon months, July and August, when we typically got the monsoons, the summer monsoons. That did not happen. And so here we are Looks like they're doing some drainage work over here. So they've got it down to 2 lanes over on this side to include the bike lane. Yeah, I often wonder who, I don't know, who dreams up these plans. And then the people in charge of the traffic lights and all that, they interview them from time to time, and they'll say, "Oh, well, you know, the traffic lights aren't timed." But go ahead. You're gonna go ahead anyway. Go ahead, people. Oh my goodness. Good times. They tell you in the papers, "Oh, well, the lights aren't timed and always turn red on you because there are more people on the road." No, it's because you guys can't figure it out. You guys can't do your jobs and you can't figure it out. But you blame it on the increase in population. It's just like these what are they called? The metering at the highway entrances that they have with the lights and all that. That's government's answer for having allowed too many people into a certain metro area. I'm sorry, I just feel like I'm on a rant today. Apologies for that, guys. Just construction everywhere. It just never ends. And there's never any notice or warning or anything. They should put signs up saying, "Be aware, this is going to happen X date to X date." But that doesn't happen. Because they just don't care. And I saw that the Bright Line train that they're building the line for between the high speed between here and LA, they're gonna price it starting at $119 a ticket, one way. $119, and from what I've read, the line doesn't get you all the way into LA. I think it goes into like the suburbs east of LA or something. So then you're gonna have to Uber to wherever you're going once you get there. $119. So $238 round trip, and that's for standard class. Now, if you want the upper class or first class or whatever it is they're calling it, it's like $20 more or $19 more. So it's like $138, I think, one way. This is Lynn Lane here. We're turning off of here from Owens, by the way. Sorry about that. Owens Avenue. Now on to Lynn Lane here. Done a lot of videos in this area, but there's always something different going on up here. That's why we keep coming back. Never know what you're going to see up here, including dumpsters on the sides of the roadway. So you can fly cheaper than that, and flying will take you right into LAX or Orange County, Burbank, whatever. Unless they're getting subsidies or something, and I don't know that the railroad train Bright Line, I guess I should say, is getting any subsidies. You can see some of the homes over here on the left along Lynn Lane. Unless they're getting subsidies, I don't see how that's going to survive. And people need their cars, you know, and such car-intensive, car-obsessed, really, towns like LA and Vegas, primarily because of the lack of mass transit. I would take a light rail if there were one, but there's not. I'd love to. I'd love to take a light rail from one end of town to the other. If it was reliable, ran different hours and stuff, I'd love to. We have some condos, or I'm sorry, apartment buildings over here on the right, along with a dumpster or two. We are on Meikle, M-E-I-K-L-E. And then you have an abandoned shell of a pickup truck cab there. And a boat on the side of the road over there. You can just hook right up to it, drive off with it. I don't know why people do that. Just leave their boats, their trailers, because then someone could just pull right up and drive right off with it. Hook it up and drive right off. This is Christie Lane. We've done a lot of videos up and down Christie Lane as well. Feel free to check those out in our video library. Still going westbound here on Meikle Lane. Meikle? Something like that. So yeah, I mean, you can't get people out of their cars unless you make it very, very convenient for them, and that's not going to happen. They're still going to need a car in order to get them to where they're going in LA. And I'm sure Brightline's looking at the line of cars every weekend coming into Vegas and going out of Vegas on Sunday nights. This is Betty Lane here. We're going to make a right onto Betty. And they're saying, oh, that's an untapped market. We're going to corral that market. Well, I don't know about that. Because cars, people love their cars. And people need their cars in order to get around. This is Lake Mead Boulevard. And I'm sure they're saying, oh, well, you could take Ubers or Lyfts or even taxis. But it just increases the cost of your trip. But for those who want to, cut down on fossil fuel emissions and stuff like that, go for it. That'll be a good way to do it. So we're now eastbound here on East Lake Mead Boulevard on the east side of Las Vegas. See some of the residences lining Lake Mead Boulevard here. We've done quite a few videos up and down Lake Mead Boulevard. Feel free to check those out in our video library. As we now pass Christie Lane. See the shopping center over here on the left. Trujillo Commissary there. And then some more apartment buildings back over here. And dumpsters. Dumpsters. They should put that on the city flag. Dumpsters, because they have so many of them everywhere. I'm going to go up here and make a left on Lynn Lane. There's an old Toyota minivan there. That's pre-Previa. Right there. It's an old 80s Toyota minivan. If you're looking for something chill to listen to while you're working around the house, check out Hygge Vibes, H-Y-G-G-E. That's Hotel Yankee Golf Golf Echo, and the last word Vibes on YouTube. It's actually Hygge Vibes LV, but really, really cool channel, brand new channel. I stumbled upon it last week, or the week before, or whatever. This is a boxing facility here in front of us. It says North Las Vegas Boxing, but it looks like a former fire department. Probably got outsized or something, too small. So they said, okay, we'll sell it to someone and go build a brand new one. So that's the way to do it. We're on Judson Avenue, eastbound, approaching Bonnie Lane. Thank you all so very, very much for joining us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. I could not do this without you and your support. So thank you very, very much. This is Sloan Lane here, which is what we came up, but it doesn't connect to its namesake up here, like we said earlier in the video. It gets cut off at Owens. We have Metro over here. It looks like they've detained someone over off to our right on a bicycle. Not sure what's going on there. Gonna come up here to Toyabe. This is a 4-lane road, but it's a very short road. I'm not sure who planned this one, but I guess they figured there was going to be a lot of traffic up and down it. I don't know. We're going to go up here eastbound on Judson. Show you more of Judson up here. We've done quite a few videos in this area. But again, there's always something new to see. And these roads are in really bad shape. See a yard sale sign there. Also, if you like drone videos, check out Vids from Mike, V-I-D-S-F-R-O-M-M-I-K-E here in Vegas. He does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos, to include the elusive and mysterious Janet Airlines in his plane spotting collection. So feel free to check that out. If you're unfamiliar with Janet Airlines, do a quick Google search and prepare to be wowed and amazed. So we continue here on Judson. Very busy thoroughfare in here. Got a building here that has plywood up on the second floor. It's been like that forever. And then it looks like the door has plywood over it too. You can see some of the trailers in here. I had a viewer suggested I come up here to Great Smoky and Lake Mead, so I'm going to do that in an upcoming video. I've done that area a few times, but I figure why not? Let's do it again. This is Mount Hood Street here. We're going to make a right here. Range Rover Velar. It's a tiny little Range Rover. Huh. That's like a baby one. Everyone's looking to turn left here, but that's because of Cary. Once Cary opens up, the expansion or extension opens up, maybe, 17, 18 years from now, it'll be the traffic will become a lot less voluminous here in this area. And, yikes, can't see anything there. So this is Mount Hood. This is another four-way street, or four-lane street here, I should say. You can see the bumpity bumps here that they installed for the rainwater and all that. As we come up here to Yellowstone Avenue and Glacier Avenue. That's going to bring us back up here to Lake Mead Boulevard. I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining again. Heartfelt thank you from all of us here at the Vegas Don channel. We would not be here without you, and that's a fact. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube. And it really helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. And the algorithm is what really carries the weight of other voices. So please help us out there. As you see, another car without a tag. It's got a paper of some sort up in the back window, but who knows. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you for being here.